Alright guys, so this is episode 7. It's a really short sequence. You're back with May, strapped to your back, and you're just wanting to get out of this mall area. So now that we have our grappling hook, we can reach this area up here that we couldn't go to before.
Yes, I do.
Where is she?
We're going to just come around here.
I came back to Haventon.
There's only one item really that's
Well, since you
in this
helped me
area.
find my mommy, I'll help you find your daughter.
Thanks,
And
May.
so
That'll be a big help.
you jump over here to this pipe and climb up. There's going to be a pitten up here, which is definitely worth getting. And then we're going to slide down.
Are we going to see Henry?
All the way down that really
Stay
long
with
pipe.
us?
And then we're going to head over here to the white light to end this episode. So again, very short, very sweet. Picked up one item and got out of there. Okay, so this is episode 8, line 4. And it's not too terribly long right here.
That's the place, Henry.
So when you come down this escalator right here, there's going to be 4 enemies that you're going to want to deal with. And again, we're going to be using our surprise, shoot, intimidate, struggle on them. But this one is a little bit trickier because the closest guy to you, and he's going to sort of push you a little bit, is that machete guy. That is not the one that you want to kill first. What you want to do is get that one with the to come around and get the one with the pistol and then shoot the other pistol guy, or shoot the bald-headed guy that you saw. And then after you do that, these 2 guys are just going to surrender. And that is the way of getting through that one without wasting too many bullets. So yeah, it's sort of, you have to kind of line up the enemies sometimes. Like you saw, you just want to come over here, make sure that you do the surprise kill on the guy with the pistol, and then immediately shoot the bald-headed dude. And that way the other 2 will surrender and make that encounter a little bit easier. Alright, one of them is going to drop painkillers, which you want to pick up. And then there are some more painkillers around here. There's going to be 2 of them right here that are up for grabs. Okay. When you come down this escalator, there's going to be our next victim that we're going to help. It doesn't really require anything other than pointing your gun at someone. So you're going to see this little cutscene of these people sort of fighting over resources, and they get into a little altercation here. This guy on the right is going to pull his machete, and all you have to do is put your gun on him so that he doesn't hurt anyone. He's going to surrender. You can go ahead and knock him out, and that's going to be victim number 9.
He was abandoned pretty quick.
And so then you can move right along through this level here. Gonna open up this little gate and head on around. So then there's going to be these guys over here making some food, and they will offer you some of it, so you can go ahead and pick up meat
You can have some of our meat.
and rat meat. And if you come up these stairs, you're going to be grabbing some really important items. So there's this water bottle, which isn't the really important item, but up here there are going to be 2 bullets, which are extremely useful. And then you just want to backtrack down here, and we're about to go help out our next set of victims. And so this next set of victims, there's going to be a couple of guys. One of them you're going to have to shoot, and the other one you can struggle kill.
Stay very, very quiet.
Okay. So here they are. We're going to shoot one
Hey, wait, no.
and struggle kill the second guy. And then you're going to actually need another bullet, which is why it was really important that we picked up those 2 up there in order to shoot this padlock and open this door. And as soon as you do that, you will have helped your 10th victim and grab your achievement, 10 victims helped. You get a retry, and then there's all sorts of fun stuff in this room over here. There's some cigarettes, which you remember we'll need later for that victim that we couldn't help before. There's some rat meat.
Shoving, people running each other over. It was madness. Seeing that,
Okay.
some people changed their minds instead.
And then we're just going to be heading out of here and moving along. Toward the end of this level. So now there's a pretty long climbing sequence coming up. So if you don't have your stamina pretty much full, you'll probably want to use some items to make it so.
Not everybody, May.
Are you mean?
No, I promise I'm not.
Okay. So we're going
have
to
to
be
reach the
doing
other end?
lots of climbing.
Do you want to go down there?
In this sequence right
Yes,
here, we're
ma'am.
going to be trying to get to those train cars.
Yes, sir.
There's also going to be quite a few items that we're going to pick up. So
I'm
first thing we're
scared.
going to do is go down
Don't
here.
look down. And in fact, just close your eyes. Open them only when I tell you.
Okay, I'll close my eyes now.
Slide down here. And go on over to the left. Drop down. And you'll grab yourself a food can. Alright. And we're going to be trying to go all the way over to the right to that next place where we can rest. So we're going to be going up across these rocks. We're going to go straight over to the right, kind of down a little bit, and then you can drop down here for a little bit of a rest. Then we're going to hop back up on the wall.
Can I open them now?
Not yet.
And then it's going to give you this thing where you hold A and jump a little bit farther. Okay, gonna drop here. Drop down onto this right here. Okay. Coming around, you can probably see that there's some items over here to the right. We're definitely going to be going up and getting those. Okay, we're going to have to make another stamina jump here. And because we did that, and that uses a lot of stamina, I'm going to go ahead and climb up here to regain some before I make my climb down over there to the right. Come on. Okay, and we just make it. Alright, so the all-important bullet right there. And then we can use our grappling hook to Indiana Jones our way over here and grab the Piton and water bottle.
Okay. Now let's try to reach that rail car.
Alright, and so now we're just gonna swing back across, backtrack our way to the place where we took a little rest before. It's gonna be the next place that we need to go. Dang it. Okay, come on. Move it, move it, move it. Alright. Climbing, climbing. And we can just make it up here without using anything. If you come around to the back here, there will be a soda. And then we're going to continue on. Onwards and upwards. Alright, so we're going to be heading over, up and over to the left.
And now? Can I open my eyes now?
Not yet. Almost there.
Do another sort of big stamina jump right there. And we're going to try to make it up into this rail car. Here. So there's nothing in here, you just kind of want to just keep following the
Starts to shake.
path and stuff down.
I told you not to open them.
Alright, and we're going to drop down here. Scare the kid half to death. And we're done with that little climbing section right
It's
there.
okay. You can open
Wasn't
your
it
eyes.
fun?
We're on solid ground.
That one can be
But are we going
really
to
tricky when you don't know where to go or when
Yes, we are.
he doesn't want to do what you're telling him to do. So we're going to shoot this padlock right here because there are some things in here that are useful. Okay, so we're going to grab this battery and come around here and grab a food can and a bullet that sort of makes up for that bullet that we spent to get into this room, which is good. Often those padlock rooms don't refill your bullets, so sometimes they're not worth it. But this one definitely is, because you get this battery that you can install right there, which opens this elevator, which gives you a first aid kit. Yay! And then if we head into the back of this room, sort of crouch down up under this stuff and make our way around, there's going to be some painkillers in the corner. And so there's going to be a couple of enemy encounters here with multiple guys. The first of which is right up here. It's going to be some guys that are going to jump you, and so you can't surprise kill any of them. There's going to be a pistol guy in the middle that you need to shoot pretty much immediately, and then we're going to try to take care of the others as cleanly as possible. So we shot him. We have sort of eyes on both of these guys. We're going to try to come sort of around this guy. Kind of back him up. And then we're going to knock him into this pit. You kind of have to do a little bit of finagling there if he's not in a good spot, but as long as you keep your pistol on him and sort of try to move around quickly, you should be okay for that. Alright. And so we're going to have another enemy encounter as soon as we hop down a little bit. So you've got this pit right here, and we're going to go down here. There's going to be 5 guys once we get down, which sounds really intimidating. There's a lot more than sort of usual. But we're going to want to kind of just survey the situation here.
Right.
So we've got a couple of pistol dudes
Obviously, our friend here has more balls than good
What happened
sense.
to
who
hospitality?
we want to make sure that we kill. Alright, so you get this guy, and then we're going to shoot pistol dude and the big guy.
Hold on.
Then that guy's going to surrender,
I'm at your mercy.
and that one's going to surrender as well. So you kind of just want to make sure that you know where everybody is, especially, you know, identify those pistol guys. There's going to be this big sort of dude on the right that you also want to shoot. And if you do that, then the last 2 should surrender to you like they just did for me. That will get you through that with an even trade in bullets. And then you want to come right around here, grab these painkillers, and run all the way back here. This level, it's not too terribly long, like I said in the beginning, but it can be a little bit annoying because that climbing sequence on the train, or trying to get to the train actually, the part that's actually on the train isn't too bad, but trying to get to the train and sort of get all those items and stuff can be pretty annoying. And those 2 enemy encounters can be sort of unpleasant as well, because you got to really sort of know where people are and sort of maneuver them into the positions that you want. If you come up here, you can grab this soda can, and we're going to go up here and help out another victim. So she's going to be up here on the left, and she's going to want 2 food cans. Now at this point, if you haven't used any, and you've sort of been picking up the things that I've been picking up, you'll have 6 food cans, so that should definitely be enough to spare 2 for her.
I managed to stay alive.
And that is your 11th victim helped. You'll get another retry for that. She'll tell you a little bit of information. And sort of, if you remember where she is, we're going to actually be coming back through this area again. And we'll sort of get to see a little bit about what happens to that
Tell
lady,
me about Henry.
which is kind of interesting because a lot of times you don't really see these victims again. They'll sort of just disappear after you help them.
She helped him. How?
Mommy worked at the hospital. She
So we're going to come all the way up these stairs
She always helped me.
and into this garage area. And you'll see that the destination is right there in the white, but we're actually going to take a short
Henry lives
detour
in this building.
over here to the left. There's a fruit cocktail that you can grab. And then you're going to want to head into the light and finish off this episode.